PLC Network here at CES 2024. We're at the Enermax booth. Actually, it's a suite because you get a suite this year.
Thank you.
And this is Jack with Enermax, who has some interesting things to share with us when it comes to power supplies coming soon from Enermax.
Yes. Hi, my name is Jack. So pretty much this year at Computex, at CES, we're actually introducing something that's actually really unique to one of the subjects that people have been talking about, which is ATX12VO. So there are a lot of motherboard manufacturers that pushing it, inspired by the Intel's latest and greatest ATX12VO. And as I was sharing earlier, that when you have a motherboard, you definitely need a reliable power supply to be able to power all the components. So here at Enermax, this year at CES 2024, we are introducing a power supply. Not only it currently powers our ATX 3.1 spec, but also power the ATX12VO as well. So the whole idea is this, that for those people later on, we're thinking about moving into the ATX12VO, they can, instead of spending money buying another ones, they can just use the current, this one, and then saving the money and then working in conjunction with their current build. What I mean by that is, as people know, pretty much one of the things about ATX12VO is instead of a 24 pin, you actually only see this 12 pin, so to speak. So what it does is you just plug it in for this power supply. All you have to do, just like that, and it will power your ATX12VO components. That's if you have an ATX12VO board. At the same time, if you currently don't have it, it's okay. You can use this for your 24 pin as well. So it's not an issue. So for customers who are actually looking to get into the ATX12VO later on, this will be a perfect power supply for you to consider. It's a 1200 watt ATX Platinum with the capability of both form factor. So that's why we actually call it Platinum Gemini. Okay. Any questions?
Definitely. So it's great to see that you can start off with your current system with this, and you can upgrade once you do go with ATX12VO. All you have to do is plug that in. It automatically knows.
Yes.
And now it's future-proofed for the
Absolutely,
most part.
it's future-proof, and we offer 10-year warranty on all of our power supplies, so people shouldn't have to worry about it.
Yes, and 10 years is great, and 1200 watts, you got plenty of energy in here, especially if you got like we'll say an RTX 4090 card or something.
That's not an issue at all. And the beauty about this, though, at the same time, is the ATX 3.1, not 3.0, 3.1. What I mean by that is, instead of a 12VO, where instead of a 12-volt high power that people sort of think about, this where it's kind of like this connector, 600 watt, individual sleeve, 12-volt high power connector. 3.1 actually use something what we call the new spec. It's called the 12-volt 2x6. 12-volt 2x6. I don't want to say it's a future-proof. I know a lot of people have been talking about this, scared burns on the burning on the connectors and everything. But it's a newer spec, so that way it protects the users with the expensive components. Should they ever worry about the quality of this whole 600 watt connectors? So this particular power supply, since we're talking about the late future proof, is the ATX 3.1. It actually comes with the new cable. Instead of 12-volt high power, is 12-volt 2x6. So that's something that people definitely should look out for whenever they look for a power supply. I'm not saying the ATX 3.0 is not good, but 3.1 is the latest and greatest spec initiated by Intel, which I think some of you probably have heard about it this year at CES 2024.
Now, what are we looking at in terms of, if it's available at least, a price point and availability for this?
Okay, it's going to be available in March in the US, and the price right now is $229.
Okay, all right. For Platinum and for what it has to offer, that's a pretty good price point. Now, you also have another power supply here this year that's a whole nother color for those who like to custom their cases.
Yes, this year, now, instead of, we have mentioned about this platinum gray, giant power supply that have both. Also for customers who wanted to go with a minimalist look, who have a small form factor, this time, for the very first time, we're introducing an ATX power supply that's only 120 millimeters length. What I mean by that is it's 2 centimeters. As you can see right here, it's 2 centimeters shorter. Okay, compare with the standard power supply right here, which is 14. As you can see, you save 2 centimeters space. Okay. What I mean by that is that pretty much we try to push our technology to see how small it can actually go, and then currently we have able to achieve that where with this size and also at the same time to have both the 750 watt and 850 watt. We have both in black and white. The beauty about it is for the white version, all the connectors are white. It's not black. It's all white. So for people who actually in the market for the white build, who have been looking for the white components, even the cables, everything else, it will be pure white. So that's something people can consider. We have both, and then the beauty about this as well is that for this power supply, don't let the size fool you. If your system is under 50% low, the fan doesn't even spin. So it's super quiet. For most people that that do the daily test, you will not even notice the fan spinning. Okay.
I was just about to bring that up too. So that's something that's for both of these models, right?
This one is actually higher, 60%.
Yep,
so 50% on the DF12. 12 means, as you know, the 12 centimeters, and then for that one is 60%.
So most of the time the fan won't even be going. So that's
the fan will not even go.
That's less noise coming from your system. Now, what's the availability for this one?
The availability will be in March. They're shipping it. It will be in March, and right for the price point, black and 750 is $129.99 whether it's black or white. The 850 watt will be $149 whether it's black or white. We actually we try to keep the price simple for both black and white. So that way, we shouldn't criticize those people who prefer the white versions. So we just want to keep it simple. So for people that are looking for black and the white, it's still the same price.
Perfect. So there you have it. So we're looking at March for a time frame for both of these,
yes.
And the price points seem to fit well with everything else that's in the market in terms of competition. It's nice to see this. Of course, if our viewers want to find out more information about these for when they're coming out, they'll just go to Enermax's website.
Yes, you can go to enermax.com for additional information on all the latest product, and for the full lineup of what Enermax has to offer this year at CES 2024, you can visit enermax.com. for additional information.
And of course, your favorite retailer as well, because you'll find Enermax at just about every main retailer out there, including Amazon.
Absolutely.
So there you have it. So go check them out on their website, and this is something to look forward to. And of course, they have a long range of products that you can already purchase right now if you're custom building a system and or just replacing a power supply of your own. They also have many other products to take a look at. So definitely visit their website. And Jack, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This has been great.
Thanks so much.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.